Hey, what's happening? This your boy right there. I'm checking in with Tampa on the Industry Most Wanted podcast.
Whole let go, so let go, so I feel it all in my feet. Service started at 10:30, ended a 2:45. I lost the time, mama got the mac and cheese in the oven. I can't leave, I need this, let them work, I ain't rushing. In the pews and the aisles, Lord, touch my soul. I always wonder what it was like to walk.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Man, I got my homie Ray Dub in the building. What's going on with you, fam?
What's
Boom.
going on? What's up with you?
Man, I ain't seen you in a hot little minute. You know what I'm saying?
Been a while.
I'm so glad that you were able to make it out here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
You came over the river and through the woods.
Yeah.
It's been a journey getting here. You know what I'm saying?
Really
But yeah, go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Hey, what's happening? This your boy Ray Dub. I'm here with my girl Tempsy. Industry Most Wanted. What's happening?
Man, most definitely. Once again, I appreciate you being here. Like, you are somebody that I've been rocking with in this music business for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've been a part of a lot of stuff that I have going on. So I just wanted to first give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying, and tell you thank you and give you gratitude. You know, you've been on the cover of our magazine, The Grind Report. You've done multiple interviews with me, you know, so I just wanted to say thank you for being a part and supporting TampaMystic and what I have got going on.
Thank you for having me.
Man, it's all love. You always bring the positive energy, good vibes, all that. You know what I'm saying? Where you from?
I'm from Harrisburg, Mississippi.
You from the SIP.
Yeah.
Hattiesburg, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You born and raised?
No, I actually was born in Houston.
Oh, you was born in Houston. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but I was raised in Hattiesburg.
Okay. About what age did you move to Mississippi?
Like 3.
Okay, so that's all you know.
Yeah,
that's
all
home.
I know. So you always say it's home.
You a country boy?
If you want to say that.
That is dope, man. Tell us about life growing up in Hattiesburg.
Man, growing up in Harrisburg is just everybody know each other because they right around each other.
Yeah.
You got another small town called Petal, but it's still like in Harrisburg. Then you got Oak Grove. So it's everybody around each other.
Yeah.
Ain't that much going on in Harrisburg, but we got them all. We got them all. So we got a trampoline park. We got a university, all that kind of stuff.
So growing up there, would you say that you enjoyed that small town life per se?
Yeah, in a way, because most of my friends stay right beside me. So
Yeah.
that's all the house I went to. So we all grew up together.
Yeah.
Everybody know each other. Somebody mama gonna know your mama, so you couldn't get in trouble because they'll tell your mama. So.
They'd be like, boy, you better not do that. I'm going to run tell your mama.
Or your grandparents.
Or your grandparents. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, it was pretty cool, you know, growing up in Hattiesburg.
Absolutely. You know, when I was little, my grandparents lived in northern Ohio in this little town that literally had like probably one traffic light. And I'm not even exaggerating. They still had gravel roads. They had Amish buggies. Like, it was like that. But I loved it. I loved it because, like you said, everybody kind of knows each other. People were friendly there. Like, it just had a different vibe than me growing up in a big city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really laid back. So
yeah. So you still reside there?
Yeah, I'm still in Harrisburg, Mississippi.
Okay. Do you think that's the place that you're going to live for the rest of your life? You ever desire to move from there?
Right now, it's up in the air. So,
yeah,
I mean,
understood. It's got to make sense, right?
Yeah, it got to make sense.
Every move you make in life, whether it be business or personal, has to make sense.
Yeah.
You know, you got to think about, if I make this move, how is it going to affect me or the people around me? It's called being proactive rather than reactive, right? You know what I'm saying?
True.
Most definitely. You know, taking it back to your childhood, what were some of the things that you were into before music became a passion for you?
Football.
Okay, so you was out there?
Yeah, like I always wanted to be a football coach.
Yeah.
But that was like my first passion.
So talk to us about that. Why did you decide not to go that route? Or if you did, why did you steer away from it?
So what happened was I went to school for coaching.
Okay.
So for like 4 years, I had applied to get a coaching job.
Yeah.
Couldn't ever get one. And, you know, I had just graduated.
Yeah.
And, you know, after 4 years, that's when student loans started
kicking in.
So I was like, man, I can't get a job like what I want to do.
Yeah.
But that's my passion. I went to school for it. So I was like, might as well go what I love best.
Yeah.
Might as well do the music.
Yeah.
So that's when I started doing music.
Yeah.
So I had already started. I used to do music when I was younger anyway, but once I started doing football, that kind of took it away. So
Yeah.
so now I'm doing music.
God had a different plan for you.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times when we desire to do certain things and it doesn't work out, we get frustrated or we get irritated or we get disappointed. But as I've gotten older in life, I come to realize that God intervened for a reason. That wasn't your calling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He put you on the path that he felt like is what your purpose is. You're living your purpose now, and that's doing music.
Doing
And
music.
yeah.
I really was getting like depressed about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't coaching, seeing all my other friends in coaching.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, this ain't what it do. So I just started. One day I was like, forget it. I'm finna just go start doing music.
Absolutely. When one door closes or multiple doors close, that's because there's a bigger one ready for you. Yep. And that was music for you. That was your calling. Yep. So again, taking it back, you know, throughout your childhood years, your younger years, who were a couple artists that was motivational for you? Pay homage.
So like I grew up listening to church music.
Okay.
That's what I was taught.
Okay.
But I also listen to other music too. But with me being in the church, I had to listen to traditional, quartet, all kinds.
Yeah.
So that's how it really got started. In the church, then years went by, started listening to, Snoop Dogg, everybody else around. So
yeah.
I was just a music guy.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Yeah, that's dope. So was your family really heavily into the church?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because most of my uncle is a pastor.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. So then,
yes, Lord.
And then then I grew up in the church.
Yeah.
And when your grandma is a mother of the church, then your auntie is a musician in the church, then your cousin is a musician, your auntie is a director. So it's all in me.
Did you ever think that you would see yourself on the secular side, or did you think that it was going to be gospel type music for you?
Man, truth be told, it was really, in me, I thought it was going to be both anyway, because it's the music business. So I really like both. So
yeah, I think that's dope. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it's so important as an artist that you have to be open up to other genres. You don't want to just be a rapper. You don't want to just be this. You want to be able to dibble and dabble and experiment in other genres as well. So
true. And see, like the way it's set up now in the music business, they do all kind of different styles.
Facts.
It may sound R&B, but it's gospel. And like growing up, I used to hear different musicians playing secular artists during the service.
Yes.
So
right.
So I mean, they could be doing a praise and worship song, but they'll throw Deborah Cox in there while they playing. So I done heard it all in a service.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that, with, intermingling music if it makes sense for the situation that you have going on. Without boxing yourself in or, putting yourself into a certain category, describe your style of music that you're putting out right now.
My style of music is pretty much for any age, everybody. It got that great feeling, no sadness. Yeah. Everything is hyped. Ain't nothing depressed about it.
Yeah.
It just got that feel good sound to it.
I love it.
And it's like, it's not too hip hop. It's not too traditional. It's just like in between.
It's right up.
Yeah, it's right up. So it's like in between.
Yeah.
And it got that, it's a different feeling because it's churchy, but it's also melody too.
I love it.
So that's my style.
I love it. You basically really have your own genre.
Pretty much.
It's called Ray Dub genre.
A lot of people think I'm from the West Coast.
You do kind of project that vibe in your music. I can definitely hear that.
So a lot of people think I'm from the West Coast. how my music sound. They was like, "Oh, you from the West Coast?"
Yeah.
But when I tell them I'm from the South, they're like, "Ain't no way you from the South." Like you got that West Coast vibe in
Yeah.
you. So I was like, "That's a good thing."
Is there any artists from the West Coast that were influential for you?
Besides Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg, everybody from the area.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. Listen, I've been on. I don't know what it is as of lately. Maybe Nate Dogg has come to visit me from the other world or something. But I've been like heavy listening to his music a lot because that was my era back in the 90s. I graduated school in 1992. I'm an OG, you guys. You know what I'm saying? But that was like the 90s and early 2000s had a heavy influence on me for music. So definitely long live Nate Dogg, one of the greatest to do it.
Like it's like I used to listen to Nate Dogg just do hooks.
He's so phenomenal.
And that's like his hooks used to be crazy.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, so shout out to Nate Dogg, man. And then like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, all them.
NWA.
Yeah, listen to all them. Then I used to listen to I was a big Biggie fan.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I had that one song that Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie, yeah, so can't you? I can't sing,
Biggie, and that's like I listen to them, and then like
Pac.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to that one of his songs that he did that was a big hit. I listened to it, but then years passed by, I started listening to DJ Khaled. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. It sounds like you've been tapped in with different types of artists, so you're not necessarily influenced by one in particular.
Yeah, I mean, I really listen to like everybody's music.
Yeah, I love that. That's dope, as you should. You know what I'm saying? Throughout your journey in music, what would you say has been the toughest thing that you've encountered in this music business that you had to push through?
And working with people.
Yeah, that is tough.
Working with people, trying to get your music out, trying to get them to get on the same page you on. And the only thing about me is everybody that's on my album, I wasn't in the studio with them at all.
Oh, okay, got you.
So I really never got to meet most of them in person.
Feel their energy.
So they just recorded the song and sent it back to me.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. So talk to them on the phone, but I never met them in person.
Right. And it's like you want to be able to do that because you want to catch a vibe with that person. You want to feel their energy.
Yeah, that's really, I tell them what I want and they'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's dope. Okay, talk about accolades. What's one of your biggest accomplishments? Brag on yourself for a minute.
Man, one of my actually been in y'all magazine.
Hey, he was on the cover, y'all.
Yeah, actually, been on the magazine, on the cover. And then, I listened to my song on the radio.
Yeah, that's big.
So yeah.
How did that feel?
It felt good. People texting you was like, I just heard your song on the radio. And, I'm like, that's appreciated.
Yeah.
So that's another good thing that's going to happen in my life.
Yeah.
And then get a chance to try to work with big artists too. So that's another big thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think every artist that's out here, one of their goals is to hear themselves on radio one day. So it's like when that happens, man, that's a life-changing moment right there. That lets you know that you are doing the right thing and that you got to keep pushing.
Yeah.
With that being said, what is keeping you pushing? What's keeping you motivated? Because this business is not easy.
Man, it's really not. What keep me really going is the positive people that's around me.
Yeah.
Family, friends that's been supporting me since day one. That's really what keep me going every day.
Yeah.
Because I know I got a bunch of haters out here, so I know they watching me. But, being around family and friends telling me, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're going somewhere.
Yeah.
So that would keep me going every day. So
man, I love it. I just love that your outlook on life and that you have such a positive energy about it because the world is so full of a lot of ugly people. There's just some really ugly people out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if we could take Ray Dub and clone him a million times and eliminate some of the ugly people, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you got such a positive attitude, and you got, you know, and it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's always been that way since when we first met. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of you because you've kept going.
Thank you.
You ain't letting nothing stop you. You ain't letting nothing get in your way. And Slick, you know, it's the last probably, let's just get off for a second on the last probably, I want to say 3 showcases that I've done, because we only do them once a quarter. We've had at 3 different ones, we've had artists that come in that were blind, right? Man, they got up on that stage. And it was just like, it just touched my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, they did not allow that to stop them. You're in a wheelchair. You don't allow that to stop you. And it's like, there's people out here who every day who don't have any type of disability. They can see, they can walk, and they make excuses why they can't get stuff done. I don't feel sorry for people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's no reason why you can't get out here and make it happen every single day. And you out here doing your thing, man. Again, that's why I want to give you your flowers, bro, because you motivate me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Shoot, you motivate me to go hard.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what I was taught. So I ain't never really wanted nobody to feel sorry for me any kind of way.
Yeah,
So
understood.
So I was always taught, just do what you can, prove everybody else wrong. And that's what I've been doing for the last so many years. I ain't gonna tell my age on the radio. But yeah.
He young, y'all. He 23.
Yeah, I wish.
You look young.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's just positive energy will keep me going every day. That's about it.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I love that because it radiates. You know what I'm saying? And by you doing that, it's going to touch people. There might be someone who's having a terrible day, but they come into your presence and you're going to brighten their day up. You're going to make them feel better. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got that good energy.
Yeah.
And through your music.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So how many, if you had to take a guess, and this might be hard because I know you've been doing music for a while, how many songs would you say you've got out there on the digital platforms?
That's like really, like that's that everybody like, or just in general?
Just how many songs have you put out? Maybe 30, 50?
It's probably between
100?
No, it's probably between like a little bit lower, but I got 3 hot songs that's out right now though.
Okay.
This morning remixing Holy Ghost.
Okay.
So I know them 3 out there.
Those are the ones those mean a lot to you.
Yeah, especially this morning. It's a positive thing. It's just living life to see another day.
Yeah.
And then Holy Ghost, I mean that's the hit right there. Holy Ghost.
That's the one.
That's the one right there. Holy Ghost.
Which song is the most personal to you?
This morning.
Yeah.
Because really, it's like when that song came out, it was all the negative stuff that was going on in the world, people getting killed over foolishness. So me coming out with this morning is basically saying, Lord, you woke me up this morning to see another day. So
man,
that's why I feel like this one is the song that's really motivating me, because it's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning.
Absolutely.
So, you know, a lot of us is blessed to see another day.
100%.
And, you know, we just got to thank them.
Yeah.
So I feel like this morning is the one.
That's the anthem right there. And you know, when I wake up every morning, the first thing I do before I pick up my phone, brush my teeth, or even get out of bed, I thank God. Thank you, God, for another day. So that's every day for me. I don't miss a beat. Thank you, God, for another day. Because like you said, there's a lot of people who didn't wake up this morning, or there's not going to be people who live to go to bed tonight. Yeah. So we have to be grateful for that, for life.
Yeah, that's when the verse is grateful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. Being grateful. What are some of the things that you're doing? What is Ray Dub doing to make sure that you're staying in tune with your fans, engaged with your fans?
Right now, not too long ago, I did a contest.
Okay.
For everybody who downloaded, pre-order, screenshot my album. Yeah. I was picking random fans, and I was giving them gift cards.
That's dope. I love that.
So I did that not too long ago.
Everybody likes the money.
Yeah, you know, and then everybody like to eat too. So
no, for real.
So I gave away 3 gift cards to random fans. I just random pull, and then they got it.
That is dope. What made you decide to come up with that idea to do that?
I just felt like, I want to give back to them for download my music because they didn't have to.
Exactly. Absolutely.
They didn't have to go do that. I really appreciate everybody who went and download the Ray Dub album that's out right now.
Yeah.
On all platforms. So I felt like I had to give back to them.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't pick everybody.
Right,
so
right.
That's why I random picked 3. So they really appreciate it. That's why I did it.
Absolutely. I was going to say, people really appreciate that because the thing about a lot of artists that are out here, they don't appreciate, they just take for granted that, oh, I'm a dope artist and people got to like me. No, they don't. People ain't got to spend their money with you. People ain't got to support you. They ain't got to come to your concerts, your events. So it's like when they do that and you show them gratitude, that's what keeps them coming back.
Yeah, that's why I did it. So
yeah,
I like to appreciate people that that do things for me. So
yeah,
that's why I was taught.
You're a real one.
Yeah.
Over the years of doing your music, how has your sound evolved?
I feel like every day I get better.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm gonna have that one hit that's gonna put me over the top, and they gonna know who Ray Dub is.
I know that's right.
So I mean, it's in the work.
Yeah. So
that's what I do every day. I'm always trying to think of something new.
Yeah.
To come up with.
Yeah.
Throughout the day. So I'm always thinking of another beat, thinking of chords or something. If I hear it, I call my co-producer. I'm like, hey, you need to do this right here.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I do every day. So
yeah.
Thinking of a new plan, coming up with something new.
That's what keeps you motivated.
Yeah, every day.
It's hard to self-motivate ourselves sometimes because life happens. Stuff goes on. But if you're constantly thinking of new and different things that you can do, I think that's how we self-motivate ourselves because we look forward to whatever it is that you think about doing. We look forward to making it happen and bring it to fruition, Yep. That is dope. You got any recent music videos out?
No, I don't have any videos.
What's the people? Come on now. We need a Ray Dub visual.
I keep getting the requests for it, and
come on, see.
I'm working on it. It's really getting people to come do the music video, and that's another issue. But I done got a lot of requests to do a music video for Holy Ghost.
Yeah, you should.
So I've been getting a lot of requests. So I'm thinking about it.
You should.
So
we need to see you on the big screen.
I'm thinking about it. But other than that, I mean, I'm just working, coming up with a new project. Another new project, so I mean, I'm working. Yeah,
you in grind mode.
Grind mode, coming out with something new.
Yeah,
working on my second gospel album also. So I mean, it's always something for me to do out here.
Yeah. Do you have any other business ventures that you're pursuing or tapping into?
I mean, I got my own little Ray Dub production clothing line.
Hold on, it ain't little. I got my big.
Yeah, big Ray Dub production.
There you go.
Clothing line. I got that. That's it.
That's dope. Where can people shop with you? Online?
You can inbox me on either Facebook at Ray Dub or either Ray Dub Production.
Yeah.
Or either IG Ray Turner. I think it's Ray Turner Production on my IG.
Yeah.
You can inbox me and I can tell you the shirts I got, tell me your size, and I can just send it to you.
Okay, so do you have different designs and stuff for the shirts?
Yeah, I actually do. So if you want a black shirt, we can do it in white writing.
Oh, you customize it.
And we can do it in gold or whatever you want it. And it's just got the Ray Dub logo with my face on it.
That's dope. Like That's dope. I love the fact that you make it customized because not everybody likes the same color. They might be like, man, I like it, but I want it in red or I want it in purple or whatever.
I had a lot of requests to do it in this color.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, nah, I want it in this color.
Yeah.
we just started switching it up on them.
Yeah, they got to figure out what matches their fly. You know what I'm saying?
So and then I got hoodies too, but
okay,
it's summertime now.
Right, it's like it went from winter to summer quick, like
so
in one day.
Don't nobody want a hoodie right now. They want T-shirts.
But you know, them hoodies, they gonna come in handy in the next few months. You know what I'm saying?
Other than that, that's really about it right now.
No, that's dope, man. I respect everything you got going on. Like I said, you know, we've known each other for a minute.
Yeah.
You've consistently stayed working. And that's tough in this business because there's a lot of things that get in our way. We lose focus. Life happens.
Yeah.
You know, but you continue to push through. You ain't letting nothing get in your way.
No, really. You know, the crazy part is like last time me and you had did an interview together, it was like 2 years ago,
yeah.
You kept asking me when the album coming, and I kept saying it's coming. It sort of came out that year, but you know, COVID had hit.
Yeah,
couldn't get it done, but I was still doing interviews, and I only had 3 singles out then.
Yeah,
so I kept pushing. Then like 2022 came, and we get toward the end, and everybody was like, man, you been working on this album for like since 2019. Like, when you go drop? I was like, beginning of the year, toward the end of the year. Like, beginning of the year, but the end of the month. That was like, yeah, we're going to see that whenever you tell us. I was like, okay, then, it's coming. So I finally did it. I mean, it was time. So
yeah, people were anticipating it.
Yeah, they was waiting. So I finally did it.
But, you know, Slick, it worked out in your favor because it built so much anticipation.
Yeah.
People were anxious for that album.
That was waiting. So, you know.
What type of feedback you been getting so far?
I've been getting, you know, great feedback. Everybody telling me, man, keep doing what you're doing. It was like, I didn't know you did that kind of music.
Yeah.
That was like, man, that's crazy how you got it sounding like hip-hop, but it's really gospel.
I love it.
And that was like, it's churchy, but you ain't got it like too churchy.
Right.
That was like, it ain't that traditional churchy church. That was like, but you got all kind of style in there. You got the traditional, you got the praise and worship, and you got that hip hop kind of praise and worship in there too. So
yeah,
and the quartet style in there too. So I'm doing it. I mean, I'm doing what I love. Doing what I was supposed to do. I mean, I'm loving it right now.
Yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Loving what you do, because music is your passion, but you're living your purpose through music, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, music really keep me from being depressed. So I'm gonna tell you right now.
Of course,
music would really keep me from being depressed, and it really let me know, like, man, this is what you need to do. Like,
yeah,
this is you. This is your brand. So that's what I do.
I love it. I'm so glad that you found music and music found you, because I talk to so many artists and they'll tell me that music saved their life because they were in a bad mental state, or maybe they were getting in trouble, or they went to prison, and music was that outlet for them.
Yep.
Put them in a position to feel like, man, I really got something this is my purpose. I'm out here making music, not only to make yourself feel good, but you're making other people feel good.
Yeah, and then like it's stuff like in music, like you could come up with a song and it could be about your best friend.
Yeah.
People would think it'd be about you.
Right.
And see, that's the whole point about it.
Because it's so personal.
It's so personal.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just a great feeling.
It is. It absolutely is. Have you thought about other parts of the entertainment industry, such as film, like getting in movies? Has that ever been a thought for you?
Yeah, kind of. It's been about thought.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of different artists do it. I mean, I want to do it, but when it's time, I'll do it. But for us right now, I'll hold out.
Yeah. Understood. Again, timing is everything.
Yeah.
Every move you make has to make sense. So when it's God's will, it's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
Because focusing on music alone is a task. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. If social media didn't exist, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them, and all those were not in existence, would you still do music?
Yeah, because back in the day, they didn't have none of that.
Period.
All thing they had back in the day was you make the CDs and you go to different stores and you stand outside
selling
and say,
them.
Hey, can you buy my CD for $5?
Right.
And then you go to different venues, you do the same thing. Can you buy my CD for $10?
That's right.
So I mean, if the social media wasn't around, I have CDs right now.
Yeah.
Selling them for $10.
Yeah. Back to the basics.
Yeah, back to the basic. Because a lot of people back then, now the older people, they don't know nothing about the digital social media
Absolutely.
and all this stuff. Spotify, Apple Music, don't know nothing about that.
They don't.
They used to hey, let me get a CD.
Right.
And put it in their CD player.
Absolutely.
So now it's a whole different, it's all different now. And like my grandma, for example, she don't know nothing about social media.
Right.
About none of that kind of stuff. So
you know, he wanted to hear something funny real quick. My grandmother, who's about to turn 99, she's on Facebook. I'm like,
come on,
she
man.
been on Facebook because she still lives alone. She's very independent at almost 90. She'll be 99 in June. It's her, that's her little outlet. She gets on there and socializes with her friends and stuff. But you're right. Most people that are probably like maybe 60 and above, they ain't into all that.
They ain't into all that.
Yeah, my dad's in his 70s. He ain't on no social platforms.
They grew up listening to like the 8-track and all this kind of stuff. Cassette tape.
Nah, what you know about 8 tracks?
I mean, they grew up like, you know, you used to have to put the disc to start it. They used to listen to stuff like that. So.
Oh, I know. I remember when I was little, riding with my dad. He had this looked like a toolbox, but it was for his 8 tracks. These big old 8 tracks that were like the size of like a piece of bread or bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's different now because like back in the day when you used to be in the car, you used to have to flip the tape.
Yeah.
To the other side.
Nah, for real.
So you have side 1, then you have side 2.
Take it out, flip it
over.
Then if it gets caught up in there, you gotta do this and
yeah. So you know, I seen it all.
The struggle was real.
And then VHS.
Yeah.
Watching concerts on VHS in the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
I done seen it all. So
that is funny. You're telling your age right now. I'm just playing.
I mean, I'm young.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
That's the like style they got now. They're just like the older people really don't know how to use iPhones.
No, I had to teach my dad. I bought him an iPhone. I had to like literally give him a crash course, and he'll still call me from time to time, like, "How do I do this?" It's funny.
Yeah, so like it's just different now because everything is changing.
Yeah, it is.
So I mean, that's just the way it is now.
It's always evolving. And we got to keep up with it. Like,
got to keep up with it.
2 Chainz said in one of his interviews, you have to get on board or get left behind. And that's what it is. You have to, because people going to leave you right in the dust if you don't.
Yeah, that's same thing with the music business. Like,
yeah.
Back in the day, the MPC had the floppy disk.
Nah, for real. I remember them. Hey, we used to have the cheat code to the floppy disk. I'm talking about the ones that were this big, not the little square ones. We had
big ones.
The big ones. If what we would do, put y'all on game if they ever come back. So you put it in, it was one-sided. But if you clipped the little thing on the other side, you could flip it and use the back side. We used to cheat the game.
Like it's crazy now because like the MPC changed every year.
Yeah.
So the people who don't know what an MPC is, that's the beat machine that a lot of producers use to make beats.
Right.
And back in the day, they used to use the MPC 3500 or 2500 where you get the disc, go home, get it off something else and put it on there to put it for yourself.
Right.
But now they already got a presets and you can use what's already on there.
Man. See, I think what technology does is they see what the people do with the current technology and say, oh, that's a not good idea. We need to implement that. And that's how we evolve.
And they change. Everything change every year.
Yeah.
Like the iPhones, they change every year.
That's why they come out with a new one every year.
Every year.
We can't keep up.
Every year. And so, I mean, everything will get worse. No offense, but everything gonna get worse soon.
No,
especially with the iPhones.
And with AI. This artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of people's jobs.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. That could be a whole nother subject we could talk about. Tell everybody the name of the album, the most recent one, so they can go check it out.
It's called Ray Dub Productions. Ray Dub This Morning, the album. You just have to put in Ray Dub on platforms. I'm having issues with my name right now that we're trying to get straightened out. But if you put in Ray Dub, put in This Morning, the album, you just see my cover, and it should show up. It's RAYDUB. So you put in Ray Dub, some more Ray Dubs gonna show up too, but just get mine. Don't worry about the other Ray Dubs.
Yeah, don't worry about the other ones.
Yeah, just look for Ray Dub This Morning, the album.
I like how you said that. Don't worry about the other ones.
Yeah.
This is the only one that matters. That's what I'm talking about. Pop your ish. Tell everybody where they can follow you at on Instagram or wherever else you're at.
So you can follow me on Instagram. It's Ray Turner Productions. And you can follow me on Facebook. It's Ray Dub or either Ray the Boss. I got two. But follow the Ray Dub one on Facebook.
Facts. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my family, my friends, my manager, my mom, which is still family.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my driver that drove me down here. So shout out to everybody.
That's dope, man. Last but not least, we got Ray Dub checking in on Industry's Most Wanted. Right? Big Industry's Most Wanted. Big Ray Dub in the building. Go ahead and let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes me the industry's most wanted? I'm Ray Dub. I'm different than everybody else around here. And, you know, I'm just trying to live life, bring positive attitude to everybody in my music.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I love it. That's a great answer. Boom. Give me some more love. Appreciate you being here, but we up out of here, y'all. Love, peace.
Light shine. You told me if I claim it in prayer, then it should be mine. There's a difference in your walk when your steps ordered by God. Yeah, you're struggling inside. That smile is just a facade. Contemplating on your life about